Hello again, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, and today we're going to talk about how to save the bees with rosemary. So honeybees are under threat because of loss of habitat, both garden habitat and wild habitat, and we rely on bees for so much of our food pollination. The human race really can't survive without them. So what can you do to really help them? Well, plant rosemary. What's great about rosemary is it is a kind of a plant that blooms in the fall, the winter, and early spring, especially here in Southern California. And it has the kind of flowers that bees really like. And it's really important because this flower has the open stamens that bees really like. They get in there, they get the pollen, and they use that to make the honey in the hives. But it's so important because it blooms when there's not a lot of other flowers blooming. It provides a critical source of food in the winter, especially for these honeybees, to get them through tough winters before all the flowers of spring burst forward. So I always tell folks, if you want to have plants that are friendly to bees, you start with rosemary. And what's great about rosemary is it comes in all different kinds of sizes. There's prostrate rosemary, which is great for slopes. There's upright rosemary. You see here, this is Tuscan blue, or indigo spires is another great one. And these are very nice, tall, upright. These are great for screening things if you need to hide something. This rosemary will get about 4 to 5 feet tall. Very angular, really kind of cool modern look. But there's also the regular Engwood rosemary, the Lockwood DeForest rosemary. These get about 4 feet wide and 4 feet tall, and they are very, very tough plants. The other thing that's great about rosemary, of course, is that it's drought tolerant. And rabbits really don't like this plant, which is just kind of amazing considering it is an edible plant. But rabbits tend to leave it alone because of the texture of it. It's just kind of crunchy. But let's talk about the use of this for cooking. So not only is rosemary a great bee plant, by the way, I especially encourage people, if you like to grow backyard orchards, fruit trees, or anything that needs to be pollinated, plant rosemary around it. This will attract the bees into your garden to help pollinate your fruit trees. But as you saw in last year's video, how to make rosemary chicken, rosemary can be used in millions of ways in the kitchen. It is a great thing to have in your garden, in an herb garden. So plant some rosemary, because not only is it great for your cooking in your kitchen and your fruit trees, but it is so incredibly important for those bees. And we have to protect the bees to protect our environment. So plant some rosemary to help save those honeybees. It's a great, great plant. I really encourage you. And there's some links in here for how to grow, how to make that chicken, as well as the different kinds of rosemary. Well, that is all the time we have for today. Thanks so much for watching. This is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, saying make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe to get more of my videos. Till next time, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, saying thanks for watching.